magic. So how long have you guys been investing with Robinhood? I'm assuming most of you guys have been investing with Robinhood. And let me know how much you've lost. What is the most you've ever lost? Because, you know, in the news right now is a pretty major topic. A 20-year-old man. A 20-year-old man is, committed suicide because he lost over $700,000. If that's I can never imagine losing that much money. You know, as a 20-year-old, no 20-year-old is making that type of income, man, to lose that much money. Alrighty then. Now I'm having issues with let me refresh this. Seems like I'm having issues with the live stream now, but I'm still currently live streaming on OBS here. Hopefully this didn't crash. Come on, baby, let's get it back. So if you guys can hear me, like I said earlier, already then. All right. We are back. We have 10 concurrent viewers. Welcome to the live stream. Hopefully there's no more issues from here on out. Let's jump into some questions here. So currently I'm using OBS for this live streaming, and there's been a ton of issues since January with OBS, and I cannot do any screen sharing, so I apologize in advance. But let's see what you guys are talking about here. So Robinhood IPO thoughts. If Robinhood does come out with an IPO, I will not be investing in an IPO. I don't think that investing in IPO is the right decision, just because, you know, doing an IPO is to get all of the previous investors cashed out, in my opinion. And like we saw with Uber, I think Uber, they IPO'd at $45. And right now, Uber is sitting at like 33. The lowest it's ever been was like $14 in the crash. That's one of the companies that is on my watch list, looking to really pick up some, even though it's not a dividend-paying stock. I mean, dividend-paying company. But for me, the most I've ever lost in an investment is probably closer to like $30,000. And that was like a business loss. I don't really like to talk about it, but I've learned a lot of lessons from that. And, now I share it with you guys. I've lost money in business. I've lost money in cryptocurrency. I lost money in some real estate investments. And everything that I learned from that, I'm passing it on to you. So hopefully you guys don't make these same mistakes. All right, we got United Hustlers of America. What's up, buddy? We have some drama talk, it seems like Jake Jones, hella trying to copy you, ha ha ha. Jake Jones, he's a really interesting guy. I've seen his channel every now and then, but I really do not keep up with a lot of those personal finance YouTubers, unless like they reach out to me personally. I talk with a lot of financial YouTubers on Instagram. I don't really go back and forth with a lot of people on YouTube, just because their one-on-one connection is, it's not easy to do that. So like if you guys want to message me, just jump into my DMs, and we can talk from there on. But one thing that I want to do now is make sure that I'm doing a lot of live streams. I started the membership on my main channel, and before I do any live streams there, I want to practice here a little bit, try to get all the kinks out. And right now, it seems like everything is working pretty good. You guys are telling me like everything is running smoothly and everything. So we are like one step closer to doing live streams on the main channel. Ben Wu, what's up, buddy? We got Jason Balazar, investing with Robinhood since June of 2019. I started a little bit earlier than you. I was investing in them since 2017. I remember I was, I was wide-eyed. I was a novice, and I thought that I can make money day trading penny stocks. And I was thinking like, oh man, if I can make 1% a day from day trading, dude, I'll be rich in a few years. That don't work, man. It don't work. If you're gonna try trading on the daily day trading, good luck. There's a lot of other channels that do it. It seems like they're very successful. So you guys can go follow them because I've tried it and it really hasn't worked for me. And according to a lot of people that I talk to, dividend investing has worked for other people, so I'll be sticking with that. So just take that for what it is. If you guys think you guys can make money faster day trading, then go for it. You're good on YouTube Live. Thanks, man. So when it comes to YouTube Live, this isn't actually my first time. When I first started my YouTube channel, probably in 2018, when I was like rolling with it, I was doing a lot of YouTube live streams, and this is where I'm gaining the experience from. But I'm trying to get some eye contact here because I'm trying to read this, talk to you guys, and look at the screen at the same time. But currently I don't really have anything to talk about, so just shoot some ideas at me, and I'll give you guys my thoughts on it. Dude, what are those lamps you are rocking? Excellent question, my guy. This is the Pulse, JBL Pulse 3. Very good brand, very good sound, and they really look good in the videos. I probably sold 1,000 units of this just from people asking about it. So links are going to be in the descriptions for anything you guys want. When it comes to my studio setup, if you guys want to know what type of mic I have, what type of lamps, what type of gear, light, all of that, links are going to be in the description. I bought everything from Amazon, so it's going to be easy for you guys to find out. All right, Financial Beanstalk. That's a very interesting name, Beanstalk, like Jack and the Beanstalk. Does M1 offer fractional shares? Have it on Robinhood, but curious about them as I've been using the different platforms for different investment goals. M1 Finance has to be hands down my favorite platform to invest my money on. Right now, they're coming out with a lot of new features, and fractional shares is one of the features that is, I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's a ricer driving through the street right now. And all right. Fractional shares is a default feature on M1 Finance. You guys don't have to wait in line for it or anything like that. But M1 Finance, dude, like I checked out some of their new features. Let me go over them real quick. They're allowing me to borrow money, and they're allowing me to borrow a lot of money. So they're giving me like $7,800 at 2% right now for me to borrow. So if anything happens in life, I can just take this out. Don't have to go to a bank, get a loan or anything like that. I can just take out the $7,800 from here, and they're giving me a lot of options to use this with. Remodel my house, refinance other debts. 2% interest on $7,800 is pretty good, especially with my portfolio value is still pretty low on M1 Finance. I'm sitting somewhere between like $23,000 on it. On portfolio value there. Michael Medina, what's up, man? What's up? I noticed a few investors on YouTube using multiple brokerages, M1 Finance, Robinhood, and Webull. Is there a reason for using multiple accounts excluding the IRA? Well, the thing about YouTube and YouTubers is we need to make content. We need to review things. We need to try out new stuff. And one way to make more content on a weekly basis is to try out different brokerages, try out different platforms, figure out what works for who and what works for me personally, and possibly what might also work for you. So I think a lot of financial YouTubers, they are on everything, right? All of everything that we mentioned today, Fundrise, Stash, Acorns, a bunch of HSAs, Lively is one. Dude, I'm signed up for everything. I can't even keep track of it all. And, I'm just trying to find out the the best products that will work for me. And if these products work for me, then most likely they're going to work for my audience as well. And I think just in general, a lot of the other personal finance YouTubers do the same thing. Also, it gets hard to just like do the same type of video every single day. So we need to switch it up every now and then. All right, that is my thoughts on why all the YouTubers are using multiple platforms. Do you miss the gym? Yes, bro, I miss the gym so bad. So new things that I want to try out. If my current gym doesn't open within the next few maybe weeks or months, I'm gonna look for an MMA gym. I want to learn how to fight. I've been in a few street fights. You know, I'm pretty decently athletic, but I need to learn some skills and techniques when it comes to fighting, grappling, striking, maybe some ground game. I love watching the UFC, and it's inspired me to, you know, try to learn how to do some self-defense, because I rather have the option to have that self-defense skill than to not, especially in like a life or death situation. But yeah, I really do miss the gym. And if my gym doesn't open up, definitely will be switching really soon. Dude, you're asking so many questions. United Hustler, man, he's really getting in these questions in here. Why don't you invest purely in growths like Tesla for more gains? Dividends are for older people. Why can't we do both? I currently own some Tesla. I currently own some Amazon. I'm looking into Uber, Square. I'm looking into a handful of growth stocks. And it just so happens that a majority of my investments is in dividend stocks. Everybody will have a different strategy when it comes to investing. And personally, doing dividend investing is a lot easier for me. You know, getting returns every single month or every single quarter, that is just a no-brainer, all right? When you invest in growth stocks, you're really gambling. You're more speculating than investing, in my opinion. Bridge Medical is asking, hello, my friend. My name is Avaz. Sorry if I mispronounced that. I'm from Bulgaria. I'm new to investing, and I really like how you talk, and I'm following you. Welcome to the Wang Gang, man. You are part of the channel now, so whatever I know, I will impart that knowledge onto you, even though I might not know that much. You are the best in dividend investing. I hope so, man. I hope so. All I try to do is invest in high quality stocks, collect the payments, reinvest it, rinse and repeat. It's like going to the gym. Same thing. You go every single day, you work out, you get a little bit stronger, come back the next day, work out, get a little bit stronger. All right, thank you for your videos, and thank you for your time. They're trying to help everybody. I always try my best. What I've realized in the last year or so is that if I'm able to help you guys are also able to help me monetarily. So that just goes hand in hand. The more people I help, the potential for monetization is a lot higher. Let's say that. All right, let's go with some newer questions here. Do you have a full-time job besides your YouTube and rental properties? Some of my, YouTube is a full-time job. My rental properties is like, how many hours a month here? I probably work like 10 hours a month when it comes to my rentals. When it comes to, I work at a grocery store part-time, mainly on the weekends. That is like another maybe 40 hours a week. So, I'm a father, I'm a husband. I got a lot of full-time jobs here. I'm just trying to grind it out like everybody else. Advice to someone who just learned they won't be going back to work in 2020, also started investing journey in March 2020. Do I keep investing? Christopher Tardy. That is essentially why we all need an emergency fund. So hopefully you have one. If not, hopefully you're collecting unemployment. Maybe save some of that unemployment, save some of that money. Hopefully you're looking for a new job right away. And after that, build up more emergency funds because, dude, we're in a pandemic still, all right? Coronavirus has shut down Coronavirus has scared the government to shutting down all businesses, all right? How much, sometimes I feel like coronavirus still isn't real, but obviously is real because people are dying. Dude, we all, find work, man. Find more work, especially if you have a family. I really feel for you. Like if I can do 2 to 3 jobs, you definitely can do at least 2. I like the fire torch on the side, the dividend cult. Does that really make me a cult leader then? If maybe I am a cult leader. Just being silly, bro. Thanks for the response. Just so you know, you and Andre Jink inspired me to start in a dividend investing. I just started a few weeks ago. It's exciting. Dude, a lot of brand new investors say very similar things to you. I mean, as you. And I'm glad that I'm able to help because, you know, when I first started getting into YouTube, I was watching like really stupid channels, you know, just entertainment type channels. And then I realized like, wow, I can learn a lot of stuff on YouTube because I started learning about real estate investing. And then I was like, wait, I could learn about, you know, stock investing. And that's where, you know, this is just another extension of that. I never thought 5 years ago, if I went back in time and I told myself that I would be a YouTuber making money on YouTube, I would have said you were crazy. Don't forget to drop a like if you guys haven't already. There's 20 people watching, so there should at least be 20 likes down there. How much are you making per month off of YouTube ads? Laura is asking me. So I'm making roughly just over $3,000 a month from YouTube ads. And, you know, the tax man gets a cut of that. So taking a 30% off basically. So you can say that I'm making about $2,000 a month. And then I have other expenses as well. All this equipment, you know, that's coming out of there. A lot of gas is coming out of there. A lot of write-offs that I can do with that. So at the end of the day, maybe I'm making just pure profit, maybe $1,000 plus a month. And obviously, if there's a lot more people watching, if I'm able to monetize my second channel, there's a possibility for me to increase that YouTube ad revenue. That's something that I want to do. It's not easy. It's not easy. It is a real big grind. Adam Penland, what's up? Welcome to the channel, guy. FedEx is hiring. You hear that, guys? FedEx is hiring. That is a company that I'm not invested in FedEx. I'm invested in UPS, but I'm assuming UPS is also hiring as well. You know, Amazon is taking over the world. Amazon uses FedEx. Amazon uses UPS. Amazon uses USPS. So, you know, there's a lot of jobs out there that is open. I know a lot of people don't want to do these possibly dirty type of jobs, but, you know, I had some really cringy jobs when I was growing up. I used to work at a grocery store when I was younger, since I was like 12, bagging groceries, picking out rice, taking out rice for old ladies into their cars. You know, I was like a janitor at the time as well. I got a little older. I became a waiter for a Vietnamese restaurant. 1 or 2 years later, I started working at selling cell phones at the mall. You know, I had a bunch of really bad jobs, so I feel you guys, man. We all don't want to work, and that's why I'm starting dividend investing and all of these other side hustles. Adam is asking, I have been married for 7 years, June 6th. Congratulations, my guy. I've been married for 2 years, almost 3 years now. So give me some, drop some knowledge on me how to have a successful marriage, because you know, every day is not happy every day, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Laura is saying, I just started investing. I have 300K in my savings. Dude, 300K in your savings. Dude, well done. Laura, well done. 300K, impressive. That is very impressive. I'm too scared to choose stocks. What's your favorite company for safe dividends? If you are too scared to choose individual stocks, you know, I'm not a financial advisor, but when I first started, I felt the same exact way as you. So I went into index funds or ETFs, and basically with investing in those types of ETFs and index funds, you are buying a basket of stocks. So you're buying the entire stock market. So if one stock doesn't do well, it's not going to really affect your entire portfolio. And that is how I learned about investing in the stock market. And I recommend everyone look into that and go that route as well, because individual stock picking There's a lot of risk, man. There's that one Robinhood investor that killed himself because they lost $700,000. Hey, tell me about your street fights. Mine was goofy high school drama, but a lot of fights. Stories are hilarious. For me, I've been in a few street fights when I was a kid. I have three younger brothers. I fought them on a daily basis. Mostly wrestling when it came to my brothers, but on my street fights, it was just really stupid stuff. Especially in college, after you drink, come out of the bar, people just want to start fights, especially in Boston. There's something like really wrong with people from Boston when it comes to getting drunk and fighting after the bars close. I don't know, but I have some experience there. I've done a lot of Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I've had like 4 or 5 classes, which is not a lot. All right, boxing classes. I've done a few as well. So I know some technique, but I'm not gonna say I'm an expert at fighting. Uh-oh. What's going on here? That's my up-down desk telling me something. Laura, if you have 300K saved up, you should be giving other people advice, all right? I've never had $300,000 saved up in my entire life. Right now, I can honestly say I have less than 100,000 saved up. So let us know, man. You're doing something right. 2020 is the year of the side hustles from Kevin Kuja. 100%, especially now that everybody is on unemployment. You have to really learn how to do some side hustles. First thing I did when I first started side hustling was I looked around the house. I had old computers. I had old cell phones. I had old gaming consoles, and I sold it all. Old collectible sneakers. I sold them all. I didn't need them. I made selling all that stuff, I made $5,000. And then with that $5,000, went straight into investing. Anybody can do that. I'm pretty sure everybody has at least $1,000 worth of random stuff around their house that they're not really using and they could sell, make a pretty penny. $1,000 is a beautiful emergency fund. Adam is saying the best and safe is Vanguard, but a lot of people do it. I feel the same way, man, Adam. VOO or VTI, those are personally some ETFs that I'm invested in, and definitely easiest way to start investing in the stock market. All right, we got Zach here. I'm 19. I've been pushing 90 to 100 hours work weeks and growing my dividend portfolio. What's your thoughts on doing some trading on the side and investing all the profits? Adam, congratulations, man. You seem to be a really hard worker. You look like you have a lot of motivations. 90 to 100 hours of work a week is no joke. You're basically almost doing two full-time jobs and 1 part-time job. So start your dividend investing. Once I learned the basics of dividend investing, and I started to realize some of my stocks were very overvalued, then I started to take profits. So that's where I learned how to do some of my trading. Whenever some of my stocks are up 20%, that's easy money right there. I could take off 5% off the top. If some of my stocks are doing worse, they're down 20%, I would invest that 5% of profits into a stock that's not doing well. And then the cycle will just continue, especially if you have at least 10 to 20 stocks. You're going to see a lot of that when it comes to your portfolio. So that's how I learned how to do a lot of trading. It's not really trading. It's more considered swing trading. So yeah, try to do that. All right, Adam, here we go. One more question. Being married is never easy, but let her win every fight, even when you know you're right. That is easier said than done, my friend. That is easier said than done. Me and my wife, we probably fight on a daily basis, but it's nothing serious. It's more like nagging, little stuff. I have a daughter that's 2.5 years old now. So, a lot of the stress also comes from raising her with no babysitters. We can't get a babysitter during this time. We can't put her in daycare because we're afraid of, coronavirus and all that. it's a tough situation. You know, we all individually have our problems, and that's just one of them. But I'm not complaining. You know, I have a very loving wife and a really cute child. All right, here we go. Jason, where do you go for your market news? My market news, I'm on Simply Safe Dividends. They come out with a lot of research, especially on the stocks that I own on a daily basis. On top of that, I'm on Morningstar. Morningstar has to be one of the best, but obviously those news outlets, you have to pay for them. Other than that, you know, I don't really try to get into the news that hard. A lot of news nowadays, especially from CNN, fake news, man. They're just trying to spin your wheels, trying to sensationalize something that's really small. The news outlets now, they're all doing really bad. All right, everybody's just trying to put out a clickbaity title. You know, I'm seeing a lot of similarities from the news outlets to a lot of what YouTubers are doing now. You know, a lot of clickbait, a lot of sensationalization. I don't know, man. Try not to get too caught up in the news. Take it with a grain of salt. All news outlets, every single one of them. All right, we got Mr. Knight here. I got 265 shares in SPHD, my favorite monthly dividends ETF. Been pushing on Ford, XOM, and T Rio into these past few months. Definitely, I have the same exact strategy as you, but I'm not investing in Ford. Ford is a very tough investment in my opinion, because right now I think they cut their dividends a few months ago, and I'm not really sure when they're going to start paying back up. But you know, Ford, they make a reliable product in the F-150 trucks. That's probably one of the most popular trucks in all of America. I have to really look up how popular they are outside of America, but yeah, Ford really has to up their marketing strategy. I think I think they need to steal somebody from Tesla marketing department, put them on Ford, and they should be good. Something like that will really help them out. All right, we got a new viewer here. Billy, what's up, man? Would you be willing to liquidate your whole portfolio to buy another duplex, or do you think being diversified is better? You know, I have two duplexes. If you add the values up on those two duplexes, it's closer to like $800,000. That's like market value if I just sold them. So I kind of want to have a balance of stocks and a balance of real estate. I don't want to be just everything into real estate. Right now, I'm saving money for investing in the stock market. I'm saving money for another down payment on another rental property. You know, you just got to save up for your goals. And then once you have enough, you know, attack that goal, take as much action as possible. You know, we get caught up with the day-to-day, and we always forget, you know, what the ultimate goal is. But I don't know, I wish I could show you guys around my place, especially. Like, I really look at my goal lists on a weekly basis, and I always try to climb a little bit closer to them. And you guys will be seeing another Wang Gang property really soon, hopefully within this year, as long as you know, the pandemic stuff starts to go away really soon, and obviously the rioting and looting stuff, the social injustices stuff. Hopefully, once that gets all settled, real estate will start to you know, roll back into the channel. But I would, yeah, definitely would not. I would not liquidate my entire portfolio. Really, no need to do that, especially if you have a decent size emergency fund. Is it hard to trust others to watch your kids? You have a friend that have older kids that want to watch your daughters. Currently, you know, I have sisters-in-laws. I have my brothers, but we're all the same. We're all entrepreneurs. We're all working nonstop. So the only, you know, solution for us is to put our kids in daycare. And like with the pandemic stuff happening, I'm making sure my wife is at home. She's not working or anything, so she has to watch the kid, unfortunately. Vincenzo, what's up, man? Do you plan on doing any videos on how you research stocks? What do you look at when deciding to pick stocks you are looking to invest in? I'm new to investing and trying to learn what to look at when investing. All right, brother, go into the links in this video. Sign up for Simply Safe Dividends. They have a 2-week free trial. Look through the entire site. Try to learn about a little bit about dividend investing. I'll leave after this video, I'll also link about the 3-fund portfolio. Those are the 2 ways that I started investing in the stock market, and I recommend that for all newbies. All right, there's a lot of great features with Simply Safe Dividends, and you don't have to pay for it. I know $400 is a lot for everybody, but doing the 2-week free trial, you will learn a lot. Toyota is $129 per share. Man, you guys really love that automotive industry. Even though Uber is coming out with like ride shares, I think the automotive industry is definitely going to be in the decline, but it's going to take a few years, maybe another 20 years. If all cars are electric and all cars have like a AI feature in them, imagine what's going to happen to all these older cars, man. You're not going to even need to own a car. I think the cost of a ride is just going to keep going down. All right, Corey is saying, Adam, that is the same piece of advice I give people married 7 years to a very type A woman, and because I just let her win and say yes most of the things, it makes our life, especially me, life easier. I think there's a saying that all married men know: happy wife, happy life. If you've done something bad, buy her a really expensive gift, and you guys should be all right, man. How much do you put down on your duplex purchases? 20% down. I mean, Kevin, it seems like you haven't. Let me know if you have invested in real estate yet. If not, 20% down is typical. Having a 700 plus credit score is going to be the best option for you to get the best mortgage that you can possibly get, the best interest rate and whatnot. And hopefully you buy a fixer-upper and you have extra cash on the side to fix it up. Those are going to be the 3 key steps for investing in the real estate. Sweat equity is what's going to, you got to build up sweat equity in your property. That's how you build value. REITs versus actual property. They both have their benefits. Obviously, REITs are a lot easier to just buy and just collect the dividends every single quarter or every single month. But the thing about having actual property, especially if you're a high income earner, you can write off a lot in your taxes. There's depreciation, there's management fees, there's taxes, there's maintenance, there's utilities. All of that can be written off, especially if you need to do a lot of rehab or fix something up. You can write off a lot of stuff, and that's how I'm able to lower a lot of my taxes with a lot of those write-offs on those properties. For everyone, Fidelity is one part of the NASDAQ. Look into that. I think I don't have Fidelity, I have Ameritrade. Kevin says, I purchased my first split level rental 4 months ago. Well done, my guy. Dude, you don't know how many people ask me for real estate advice, but they don't do anything. If you're going to ask me for real estate advice, please take some action on it. And it seems to me that you really have done that. So congratulations. You're a real estate investor, man. It doesn't seem that life-changing, right? But to people who haven't done it, it seems like a mountain that no one can climb. But it's not that difficult. It really isn't. Get a decent job and then look for something that is not really overpriced, not really underpriced, but just whatever the best deal that you can find. Put down 20% on it, and there you go. You're a real estate investor. Ryan Futi, not sure how you say that, but hopefully that's right. Starting a channel mainly focused on real estate. Would love to have you on to go through your investment journey. Dude, I wish I can jump on. Hopefully we can connect on the DMs and Instagram, but I am so strapped with my time right now, with all my work, with YouTube, with my family. But hopefully one day, man, one day. I get asked to go on a lot of channels. I get asked to go to do a lot of podcasts and stuff. But I think there will come a time where I'm able to do that. But right now, I feel like it's not really efficient for me to do that currently. But definitely, I would love to connect with you and just see what's up. Can Simply Safe Dividends connect and import your brokerage account info, or do you have to manually add it in? I started manually adding in all of my information in there, and I update it on a weekly basis. I think you can do a CVC. If you can get a CVC from your Robinhood or your M1 Finance, and then you can import that in. But I don't really know how to, I'm not really that tech savvy. I can do all this simple stuff like live streaming. Maybe one day I'll just only live stream from my phone if the quality gets good enough. Don't forget to drop a like, guys. 23 concurrent viewers. This has to be the most concurrent viewers I've ever had on the Bruce Wang Gang channel. Man, I always get my channels mixed up. Having two different channels is kind of funny, man. I don't really know what to post on this channel. I was trying to do those stimulus check videos, but I did one. It wasn't really my thing. Clear Value Tax has those stimulus check videos. Brian Jung, he's a monster with those stimulus check videos. Meet Kevin, he made another career doing stimulus check videos. And as I'm learning about the news about it, how many times can you say, yes, there is going to be a stimulus check coming out, but you guys have to wait a little bit longer. Oh, it's going to be $1,000. Nope, it's going to be $2,000. Oh, people still haven't gotten their first stimulus checks. How many times can you say the same thing again and again in a video? And there is that fire truck going to save someone's life right now. Let me know what you guys think about stimulus check videos, because I still watch them just because I think they're fun and it's good to know about financial news. But really, I don't think they say that many different things in all of them. Truly, I am still learning in my manager, but my parents been married for 38 years, July 17. Well done, man. It seems, Adam, I'm really happy for you. You seem to have come from a really good family. You're married for 7 years. Dude, you're living the American dream, I believe. That's the like for the fire trucks, baby. Drop me a like for the fire trucks. 16 likes. Let's get 20 likes. Some of you guys are watching and just commenting, but you guys are not really liking these damn videos, man. You don't know how badly I want to go play basketball. I hate playing basketball outside, but I'm playing basketball outside almost every other day. All right, here we go. We got there's so some of my plans for the main channel, if you guys don't know, is that I'm starting a membership. If you guys want to support me on my main channel, you guys can sign up for the membership. I will be doing a lot more live streams there. I'm still trying to figure out what my niche is going to be on the live stream there, but I think that I'm going to stick with helping investors, newer investors, and hopefully I can help a lot more people, because there's 70,000 subscribers over there. I think I put the price at $5 per month, so I might be doing 1 or 2 live streams a month, maybe more. If there's 1,000 to 2,000 people on the live streams, definitely I will be doing a lot more live streams, but we will see. Let me know what you guys think about that, because I take all of you guys' feedbacks. That's how I make my products. That's how I make my channels. That's how I select the topics for what I'm going to be doing for the next video. You guys don't know how much you guys help the channel. Almighty Trev, have you seen my last video? My last video, I did a video about monthly dividend stocks. SPHD, I'm still heavily invested in it. I think I have like almost $7,000 worth of SPHD. I'm looking to get 200 shares of that, and SPY, definitely. I don't invest in the SPY personally. I invest more in VOO, which is basically the same thing, but from Vanguard. Vincenzo, man, that's an awesome name. Most of the news currently on stimulus checks are aimed at small business admins. Not a lot for new information on the personal checks. Definitely, I feel that. I personally haven't gotten any stimulus checks for my small business. I'm self-employed. I want to. I wouldn't even know what to spend the money on. I'll probably buy like a new camera or some new lights, which would just, I don't really need it. Do you still have any side hustles aside from YouTube and your current jobs you work? I talk about my jobs a lot. You know, I have my property management. You know, I take care of this commercial property whenever I'm not doing YouTube. I have my rental properties, 10 hours. That's like 10 hours a month. I have my YouTube business. I work at a grocery store part-time. And after that is just taking care of the family. I mean, not much more else I can do, unless you say like dividend investing is like another job in itself. So that's like 4 different sources of income. If one dies down, I'm able to, put more time into the other ones. If 2 dies down, I put more time into the other ones. And there's always a possibility for me to increase my income one way or another. Hopefully all 4 of them don't die down, so I don't really have to start over again. What video topic has the most views on your channel? So the topic with the most views on my channel has to be how to buy Bitcoin, which is something like you might think it's really easy, but there's a lot of new investors coming up on a daily basis. There's somebody always turning 18 today. You know what I'm saying? So those guys, they want to learn how to invest in the stock market. They want to learn about making money, especially making quick money. If you can make money faster, then that's going to get you more views. But that type of niche is so saturated. Another term for that is the MMO, make money online niche. And if you are planning to jump into that, you're in for a lot of competition. But I like to, really target very simple topics, because that is something that I have experience in. If you're gonna do if I'm gonna do a video like how to analyze a stock from A to Z, something like that, I can't really do that on a professional or expert type level, so I can't really make videos about that. But I can give my experience, I can give my opinions on, especially on stuff that I've done in the past. That's why I want to make like a separate channel about traveling to Southeast Asia. I used to live there for 5 years, if you guys haven't known. And I'll be definitely going back. I have a lot of friends there. I have family there. And I'm planning to, split my life, maybe like 80% in America, 20% in Cambodia. So let me know what you guys think about that, because definitely I was planning to go back this year, but because of the pandemic, definitely most likely not going this year. Alrighty, Trev, welcome to the channel, man. Thank you. I appreciate your support. I appreciate everybody's support here. I'm going to start my channel. Adam is saying it's about education. I love math, but AS is multimedia. Adam, I think an interesting topic would be to do math. I don't know if you have any musical talents, but if you can rap and do math at the same time, I think that would be a really cool niche. There was one channel that he's a rapper, all right, and he reads Dr. Seuss storybooks, and he has like 15 million views ever since the pandemic happened. I'm pretty sure you guys might have heard about him. He reads like what is that? Dr. Seuss, Cat in the Hat, and like all that stuff. He raps them, and they sound so sick the way he raps them, because he's using Dr. Dre's beats. So yeah, go check them out. If I don't know, that's just my thing. Graphic designer. If you are a graphic designer and you are doing YouTube, you will have a leg up on a lot of people because I suck at graphic design. Like I don't know if you look at my thumbnails and if you look at my my banners and stuff, they're really I keep it really simple because I can't do graphic design. And I don't want to shell out like $50 for every like $10 for every thumbnails, $50 for every or $100 for every video edits. I do it all myself because I'm not making that much money. All right, we got Vencino saying, what's your opinion on creating a war chest for a market drop dip in the market or just keep averaging into the markets? Currently have 12,000 in the markets with 500 yearly dividends. I'm personally saving up a lot of cash on the side. And on top of that, I'm trying to keep up with dollar cost averaging. You know, we don't know where the markets are going. All right. If I told you the markets are going to go up tomorrow, I'll be bullshitting you guys because I honestly don't know. That's why dollar cost averaging for me is so important. I'm making sure that I'm investing all the time. And on top of that, I have all these income streams coming in and all of that is going into savings. And if a dip comes, that's where I drop Thor's hammer on the portfolio there. Adam is saying get the cold wallets for the Bitcoins. I have all my Bitcoins on my hardware wallet on a Trezor. Yeah, man, definitely. I went really deep into cryptocurrency in 2017, and I lost a lot of money. At the highest, my portfolio value was sitting at like 250,000, and at the lowest, we all know it dropped 90%. So I lost a lot. Ben Wu is asking for them travel vlogs. I think I won't be doing like specific travel vlog series. I have some creative ideas for that, but maybe on Instagram is where I will show most of that type travel type content. I'm not much of a foodie, man. I'm not really much of a foodie. I'm not that picky when it comes to food. I could just eat steak every day for like weeks on weeks. That's the type of guy I am. I can eat almost the same thing every day as long as it's pretty good. We make money doing that. I can do a website off of Notepad. If you can do a website off of Notepad, I don't know, man. You're a monster. I do all of my edits from Canva, canva.com. This is a really great site, man. Especially if you're starting your own YouTube channel or you're trying to do something social media wise and you have no experience. You have no experience doing, anything when it comes to editing. Yeah, definitely do that. And I'll give you guys a link to my Amazon store for whoever was asking about the lights. I keep my my page pretty clean for you guys, so you guys can easily find out where to go for my stuff. Everybody wants to buy something new, man. So buy something new for yourself. There you go. Those are all the products I've used. I have all the products in my store, and I bought them from Amazon. So, Mr. Bruce, you cook or your wife? I'm doing all the work. My wife's at home, so her job is to cook. And if she doesn't want to cook, I make sure that she orders some food because, dude, we probably do take out maybe half the week. We do take out, and the other half, she's cooking me a steak or cooking me something. She's a great cook. Even though, like, I make fun of her cooking sometimes, she's definitely a great cook. Keep the questions coming, guys, because, we're coming into, almost 1 hour streaming. I think I'll cut it off at like 60 minutes. We're at 51 minutes right now. So let me know whatever you guys are trying to do here. I'll help you out as much as I can. Anti-Student Debt Club. How much student debt did you have coming out of college? So I was very fortunate to have gone to a state college, all right? And I graduated in 2010, I believe. So it was like 10 years ago. In the back, you might be able to see my diploma right there from Suffolk University. So I went to a state college for like 2 years, and then I transferred to a private college. So luckily, state college for me is really cheap. I think it was like $10,000 to $15,000 a year. So going there for 2 years really saved a lot of money for me. And for that, I was able to pay that off every single year. But going to the private college, that was a lot more expensive. The first year I dormed, so that cost like almost $30,000 a year. And then the last year, my graduating year, I probably spent maybe 20 or less, 15, yeah, 20,000. When I finished, I was pretty good at paying off the debt, and I had only a few, like 10 or 20,000 coming out. My parents helped me pay for a lot of that myself, but definitely, like nowadays, if I had the choice to go back, I definitely wouldn't go back to college, just because you can learn almost everything from college on YouTube. Can you hear me? I mean, I have the... No one else is complaining about the audio, man. Come on. Does that sound better? It's up a little bit. Hello, hello. Testing, testing, testing. So if you guys are a YouTuber and you're trying to do some live streaming with this Shure SM7B, it's going to be quiet. You're going to need like a really good audio interface for it to sound really good. And yeah, it just happens that that's how it goes. Agreed with having money saved up and dollar cost averaging. Having 1 year's salary saved up has allowed me to invest heavy in the 4 months starting. Well done, man. Well done. 4 months, 1 year of average salary. That's insane. I don't even have a year's worth of salary saved up. Yeah, that's really good. Thanks for the input. Always good to hear other thoughts on this. Keep up the videos. Thank you, Vincenzo. Awesome name. I'll catch you in the next live stream. Billionaires Ballers Club. That's a pretty awesome title. I mean, channel name. Have you ever heard of Billionaires Boys Club from Pharrell? Really expensive clothes. Since there's so much auto talk, what do you think about Nikola? I haven't done much research into Nikola. I can say that there's a lot of hype. It's one of the most 100 popular stocks on Robinhood right now. I really don't know I think they're trying to do like a car that runs off of hydrogen. I don't even know what type of technology goes into that. That's impressive though. If you're going to fall into the hype, I don't think you're going to be making any money if you're going to follow the hype train of these stocks. You're supposed to go for the stocks that are not in the news. Those are the ones that are undervalued. And then when they're on the news, that's when you sell them. All right? That's how I've been doing some of my trades. So just keep that in mind. The more the stock is in the media, like Tesla, dude, Tesla's has been in the media every single day. And I think that's what's helping the stock price get pushed up every single day. But when no one's talking about Tesla, that's probably when you should be buying it. How do you monetize your YouTube channel? It's very easy. Get 1,000 subscribers, get 4,000 hours of watch hours. Christian, how do you feel about SE? Not really sure what SE is. iPhone SE, maybe. Not really sure what that is. But I think I'm going to cut the live stream short here. Dude, I haven't live streamed straight talk for 55 minutes before. I don't know how Joe Rogan does it, man. He's live streaming for 3 hours straight. That's I can't imagine live streaming for 3 hours straight. I need to go to the bathroom and stuff like that. All right, so that's where I'm going to cut the live stream. I want to thank you guys for all jumping in on this test run, and I'll be getting back to you guys when I get better at this, and hopefully we can do this again very soon. So that's going to be it for today, and thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Watch some of these older videos if you haven't watched them yet. Subscribe to my Instagram. Subscribe to my first channel if you haven't. And join the membership if you can. And thank you for all your support. Peace out. Peace out.